que arde un fuego en mí, encendido por...
It will never find me here. Just think, something as basic as electricity will never reach me here. Or there, or any place power lines refuse to go. Unfortunately, it can't reach another 2 billion people who live outside the existing energy infrastructure. That's billions with a B. Entire communities are missing out on the modern tools that can heal and teach them, and can give them the opportunities the rest of us rarely think about when we open our laptops, turn on our televisions, and turn up our thermostats. I want to learn about the sun. Is it a solution? Incredibly, enough sunlight falls on us in 15 minutes to power the planet for an entire year. Yet today, close to a third of the world can't even boil water. The good news is, the sun is fast becoming a real possibility of the future. We're getting much better at harnessing its light, so that tomorrow its power will be available to all of us, anywhere. But what about right now?
At Alois, we have 54 kids. Some of them come from far away from Ensenada, Mexicali, Tijuana, and our local town in Valle Trinidad. And this has been home for many of them all their entire childhood. Our mission is to provide for our kids the things they need to be successful in life. That includes meaningful experiences like to grow their own food.
Encender mi fe, mi anhelo es, haz de mí pura y santa llama.
Budget is always a concern. Electricity is very expensive here in Mexico. So if we could save some money, we would be able to have more kids in our facility.
Today, there are 300 million solar panels generating electricity. That's one solar panel for every 20 people. In fact, since 2007, the cost of generating solar power has dropped by more than 50%, making solar more affordable than ever. The impact goes far beyond costs and is improving people's lives on a daily basis. For example, the Visezi Medical Center in Tanzania had no electricity until recently. We installed 3 solar panels, and today they have a refrigerator to store their vaccines. They have a phone and a cell phone charging station. And of course, they have lights, allowing them to accept and treat people, even during nighttime.
Power is not a luxury. Not anymore. Our world is electric, and everybody needs a chance to plug in. Hospitals need to treat at all hours. Students need computers to stay in touch. People need irrigation to prepare their food, just basic needs. But is the price of supplying that power really the big issue we're facing? Or is it the cost of losing an entire community? What about the cost of leaving one sick child untreated? Victory Junction in North Carolina is an innovative children's camp dedicated to enriching the lives of kids fighting chronic illness. In 2011, 72 solar panels will be installed at this facility, greatly reducing its energy bill. The economics are simple. Every $2,500 saved means that one more child can benefit from the camp's activities and medical treatment.
We are seeing examples around the world, and especially in the sunny areas, where residential and commercial applications are producing more than enough to meet the needs. For those on the grid, this can be a new source of income. Yet for some communities or some institutions, the initial capital can be a challenge, and that is our opportunity as a business and as an industry to get them up and running. Aside from making power more affordable and available to emerging or challenged regions, today the solar industry employs hundreds of thousands of people. It could be millions in the next decade, and most of those are skilled and valuable jobs.
The sun's energy is not just renewable, it's essentially endless. While it may give us the 20% we need by 2050, it could also change and save lives today. Can the industry's best and brightest innovate beyond their products? Are they willing to invent and subsidize solutions so that developing regions don't fall behind another 40 years?
We know we can create our own electricity here in a more affordable way. In fact, we installed a solar panel a few months ago for our water pump. This is just the beginning. We know there is a long way to go. I was fortunate that I went to school and I became an engineer. And I just feel so happy that these kids can have the same opportunity that I had.
Quiero ser cantante.
Bombero. Yo quiero ser doctora. Cuando yo sea grande quiero ser actriz. Quiero ser astronauta. Estelista profesional.
Quiero ser un chef.
Quiero tocar una guitarra eléctrica.
We can create energy independence, not only for countries, but also for families and individuals. That puts the solar industry in a unique position to bring power to the people in need. It is our obligation to identify those communities that are either off the grid entirely or that are being buried under the high price of power. The solar panels are just part of it, though, the easy part. It takes commitment to seek out those in need and determine how they will benefit from it.
I know a lot of you want to know about solar, so I have brought for you a little helicopter with a solar panel on it. And with the sun coming up on the helicopter on the solar panel, the helicopter is spinning. It creates electricity.
To do all of this, it takes the involvement of more than just the panel manufacturer. Distributors, installers, integrators, local utilities are essential as well.
This is a race, and the environment is not the only thing at stake. Thank goodness the solar industry has a track record of beating deadlines. Been nearly a decade ahead of what was scheduled. And the sun has been a fantastic partner so far. It rises every day. It shows us what's possible. The answer is staring us in the face.
Encender mi fe, mi anhelo es, haz de mí pura y santa llama. Todos podrán ver que arde un fuego en mí, encendido por tu nombre y poder. Comienza a arder fe en fuego.